Alligators and crocodiles live in rivers, which may not be as nasty, but they are still quite frightening and dangerous creatures. Rivers should be feared for a variety of reasons. Some of the most fascinating and terrifying discoveries in the river that shocked the world. First, we have antique bomb. An American-made bomb was found by a fisherman close to the northern Italian village of Borgo Virgilio. Due to the numerous heat waves that hit the nation, the water level of the River Po, which is the longest river in Italy and stretches east to west across the region, has been slowly dropping. As a result, a 1,000-pound bomb that had been hidden there possibly since the Second World War became visible. The officials were frightened by this discovery because there was still a risk that it could explode on its own despite being submerged underwater for a very long time. The roughly 4,000 civilians were instructed to leave temporarily by the police before the explosive device was relocated to a quarry some 35 miles from the village and destroyed by bomb specialists through a controlled detonation. At number 2 we have old German freight ship. Maritime archaeologists in northern Germany reported finding a 400-year-old freight ship that was in good condition. Although viewing at it could make you queasy due to the numerous holes it has, these circles demonstrate that shipworms have attempted to consume all the wooden components of this ship, but have unsuccessfully done so. Due to the frequent presence of shipworms in the waters nearby, which may quickly destroy an entire ship, this is one of the rare shipwrecks that have been discovered thus far. A ship from the Hanseatic period, when Northern European trade guilds dominated the Baltic and North Atlantic. The entire shipwreck was between 66 and 82 feet long and sank almost standing. Normally, ancient shipwrecks don't survive long underwater because ravaging shipworms consume all the wood, but this time, a layer of mud helped prevent this from happening. Researchers also discovered about 70 barrels still in their original location on the ship, and another 80 barrels nearby after examining the German River shipwreck. It's amazing that there are still undiscovered shipwrecks to this day, and it's even more amazing to find them in such pristine condition. After looking over its contents, they found that the wreckage had been transporting quicklime, a material used in stonework. Next is the relaxing skeletons in the Colorado River. The Colorado River is a significant North American river that flows from the Rocky Mountains of Colorado into the Gulf of California and northwestern Mexico for a distance of about 1,450 miles. While investigating the river, a snorkeler didn't come across any live things. Instead, he discovered 2 skeletons around 40 feet down the Colorado River. He was quite frightened by what he found and alerted the authorities right away. As soon as the man reported it, the La Paz County Sheriff and the Buckskin Fire Department arrived on the spot and discovered a pair of bones submerged in the water. After investigation, the department found that these skeletons were fake, as 2 men put these 2 relaxing skeletons on a waterbed only for an underwater landmark, not to harm somebody. Following up we have fish candiru. A candiru is a thin, transparent fish that often reaches a length of 15 centimeters. It resembles a neo with sharp spines on the covers of its gills. These creatures are regarded as parasites. When a candiru spots potential prey, it pursues the prey fish and uses its spines to drill into the larger fish's gills. Once wedged into their host, they begin feeding on its blood. Typically, they only remove themselves from their host after consuming its entire blood supply. But on rare occasions, the larger fish will escape the candiru. They won't survive for very long though, due to the sizable wound the toothpick fish left behind. The ammonia present in human urine attracts these tiny candiru fish, which have been reported to have tried to invade human hosts by entering through the urethra of unwitting victims. Candiru have been known to lay their eggs in human bladders because they are equipped with spines that prevent them from being removed. Some people question the veracity of these tales. Lastly, we have derailment of a train with airplane fuselages. When a train derailed in 2014 and numerous Boeing fuselages wound up spilling into a river in Montana, Montana rail officials were woken up to some very unpleasant news. An airplane's fuselage, which houses the crew, passengers, and cargo, is essentially its middle section. Since some of them have been immersed in water, recovering them from the steep riverbank is not an easy operation. Rail officials were probably appalled by the derailment's full cost. Many people witnessed the entire scenario, and others used the chance to snap a picture of the fuselage in the river. To recover these enormous things, roughly 50 personnel collaborated with 8 heavy equipment. Fortunately, aside from the Boeing fuselage taking a dip in the river, no one was hurt in the incident. However, it did cause some issues for the airlines that required these fuselages, as they are frequently vital for jetliners. What's more suspicious is that the cause of the derailment is still unknown to this day. With this, we end our video. Thank you for watching.